Good morning, everybody. So I'm waiting for my car to warm up, so I figured I would do this now because I have to run to the doctor today. So I read Psalm 52 and 53. I like verse 2. It says, "Your tongue plots destruction. It is like a sharpened razor, you who practice deceit." I just like the way that they compare things. Like, it's so cool. And Psalm 53:3, it says, "Everyone has turned away. They have together become corrupt." That just really spoke to me. It's like all of us together, like we did this together, you know? There is no one who does good, not even one. And the questions, it says, "What tempts you to think there is no God?" And honestly, I'm not. And that's like truthful, like I'm not. Before I was a Christian, you could have tempted me to think that there was no God. But this is what I put. I'll just read what I wrote. It said, "When I became a Christian, God made it so evident to me that he was." The question, however, that I struggle with sometimes is God really for me? Does he really care about me? Which seems crazy, seeing as how he sent Jesus to die for me, you know, because there's nobody else that would do that. And how he loves me, sticks by me, even if I turn away from him, even if I act stupid, even if I sin, and yet he's still there, you know? Oh, sorry, I thought my phone went out. And I said, okay, about, is God really for me? Does he really care? And I said, that comes from the enemy trying to trick us to believe that because God allows hardship in our lives, he doesn't care for us. Which I'm really beginning, I think God has really, I'll say, like, if it was a balloon, poked a hole in that thing, because it's so not true. And then I put, which is funny because sometimes the hardship comes from the devil. That's hilarious. He's the one who would bring you the hardship and then sit there and say, well, God doesn't love you. God doesn't care about you. If he really did, then why is he letting this happen when he is, in fact, the one doing it to you? Makes no sense, huh? Second question. Does distance from God affect your behavior? What? Y-E-S. Okay, that was, I don't know how to do it backwards. S. I said, if we don't keep up our relationship with God, we begin to go astray and act like the world. When we keep that relationship with God, he speaks to us and he shows us the truth. While if we don't, the enemy helps us to believe lies. Like, it's okay to do this. It's not going to harm you to do this, etc., etc., etc. And that is so true. And the last question, it says, what part of your life runs without regard to God? And I said, I would like to think nothing. Like, literally, I would. If I had to think of something, the only thing I can think of is, like, when I get in this work mode, like, then yeah, like, I'm not necessarily focusing on God. I'm not necessarily whatever. Like, I'm in a work mode. Like, if I have something to do, I'm going to get it done. Like, that's how I am. And that even happens, like, at church. And I mentioned that to someone yesterday. Like, if we have to do X, Y, Z by a certain time, then let's do it. Let's focus in on it. Let's not play around. Let's not chit chat. Let's not whatever. Like, if we have a job to do, do the job. You know what I'm saying? I'm a little hardcore. I know I am. So it's okay. I'm very black and white. I'm very judgmental. I'm very hard on people because that's how I am on myself, I guess. So yes, I'm all of that. And God still loves me. What? But I think if that's the worst that I am, then hey, you know, whatever. But yeah, so even sometimes I notice when I am helping on church on Sundays, like, I'm so focused on, okay, we need to get this, we need to get this, we need to get this. But I need to have that time to stop, and I need to pray, and I need to, like, just even breathe and be like, okay, God, like, this is about you, God. Like, we need you to come and be in our presence, God. We need you to work in these people, you know, like, I need to remember to do that and not so much be so focused and determined to get something done. So yeah, I enjoy doing today. I'm not sure if it really came across because I know I need to get to the doctor and then get to work. So I'm not sure if all the goodness that I tasted in this, so to speak, came across, but I thought it was really good. Just the things, and just realizing, I guess, kind of more so speaking what I've been learning lately, is that, you know, And I just harp on this a lot. Just because we go through things doesn't mean God's not there. Doesn't mean God's not real. Doesn't mean that God doesn't care for us. No, it doesn't. I could say a bazillion reasons. I don't really know. God's the one who really knows why. Why he allows stuff to happen in our lives, because we need it for some reason. So anyways, I don't know. I just hope y'all got a little tidbit. Today's Monday. Yay. It came pretty darn fast, I think. Yeah, I don't get to see my officers this week or next week. I think the week after that, yeah. But it'll be a good week. It'll go by quickly, hopefully. I'm hoping. I can't wait till Thursday, because off from work for a few days. Yes, I am so excited. So I'm sure you guys are going to be off too. So that's what we have to look forward to. So we're on a countdown. At least I am. 3 more days of work besides today. So I hope y'all have a fabulous day. Hope you got something from this. I know it's real short, but if you just listen to it, God will speak to you. Peace. Love y'all.